Hey there and welcome back. In today's quick tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the row formula in Google Sheets. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to easily count your rows, super helpful whether you're organizing a large dataset, troubleshooting, or just looking for a bit more control over your spreadsheet. So if you've ever stared at a bunch of rows and wondered, which row is this again, or how can I quickly number these? You're in the right place, let's dive right in. First things first, we want to highlight your data. Think of this like drawing a box around the information you're working with. You're letting Google Sheets know, hey, this is what I need you to pay attention to. To do this, just click and drag your mouse to select the entire range of cells you want the row numbers for. For example, if you've got a list of names and you want to count the rows they're in, go ahead and select that list. No need to stress about being perfectly precise, just make sure you're including all the cells you want to count. If your data is spread out, you might need to scroll a bit, and that's perfectly normal, especially if you're working with larger sheets. Once you've highlighted your data, look for a blank cell nearby. This is where you're going to enter your formula. Usually, it's easiest to pick a cell right next to or below your selected data so you can quickly see how the formula works on your dataset. Just make sure the cell isn't already packed with other information, because you don't want to overwrite anything important. Now in that blank cell, you're going to type the formula equals row data range. Let me break that down for you just in case you're new to formulas. The equals sign tells Google Sheets you're starting a formula. Row is the function we want, and the data range inside the parentheses is basically your way of pointing where the formula should look. Let's say your data is in cells A2 through A10. You'd type equals row A2, A10. And a quick tip, when you start typing in that formula, Google Sheets often suggests options, which can help make sure you're using the right syntax. If you only put one cell, the row function will give you the row number for that particular cell. If you use a whole range, it'll output the row numbers for each cell within that range. Once you've typed in your formula, all you have to do is press enter. Give it a second and you'll see that Google Sheets fills in the row numbers for your selected data. If you've used a single cell reference, you'll get just the number for that row. But if you've written the formula for a range and, say, dragged it down alongside your data, you'll get a neat list of row numbers that line up perfectly. This is such a simple trick, but it can really speed things up when you're sorting or referencing rows across your spreadsheet. And that's all there is to it. Sometimes the smallest formula can make your workflow so much smoother. Remember, don't worry if it didn't work right the first time. Double check that your data range is typed correctly and that you're applying the formula in a fresh, empty cell. If this tutorial helped you figure out the row formula, give it a like and let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'm happy to help if you run into any snags. And of course, if you want more tips like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more easy-to-follow tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.